And welcome back, adventurers. I'm an adventurer like you, and this is Crusader Kings 3. Let's go into the game. And yes, welcome back to the adventures of House Lhoyul. We have Velma here, our female ruler, and her husband. Is it number 3? Could be. Anyway, you see he's having a wardrobe malfunction, which is why I put him in his 90s in the picture I posted on Twitter, the announcement. Yeah, I guess it's because he's fat and it doesn't flow well, also with his arms like magically through his clothes. It's really weird, but never mind. It looks like we're all set up to continue the game. So as usual, let us check this. I did this before, as usual. I have enabled it, just making sure that we're still doing Iron Man with achievements, although we're not really achieving much. And then again, apparently some of the achievements are bugged, so we're waiting for a patch. Alright, so our ruler is getting very old, and she is thinking about matters of succession. The problem is we are possibly losing several titles on succession, and we do not like that. And the Confederate partition is complicated, and I still don't fully understand it. But basically, yeah, it means your realm will be inherited by several children. It will be divided more or less equally among them. So she will get, doesn't even say that, the petty kingdom of Lhoyul, right? That's our main duchy. It's not very clear, but it's this part, right? Yeah, that part. And the county of Itanagar, which is our capital. Okay, that's good, but we will lose that monule, as we did last time, to our grandson, Rinchen, who is of House Lhoyul. That's good, but he is not of our culture and not of our faith, our religion. He's the, he's the son of the guy who went to Zanskar. Up there, northwest of us. Right, not only that, so where is he? He is here in Yima. He is currently unlanded, and he has a claim to the petty kingdom of Zanskar. There, right? So next to Kashmir, in the far west of Tibet, if that's even still Tibet. Okay, which isn't terribly useful. He can stay there, we don't mind. Could we disinherit him? That's my question. Apparently not. I thought there is a decision for that or something. He is intelligent and an elusive shadow. So yeah, he will definitely try to get one over on us. Sharub, our son, died slain in battle. Yeah. Okay, so he's our grandson. 18. Yeah. He isn't bad. He has decent diplomacy, decent intrigue, decent average learning, but still. Elusive shadow, intelligent. But this here is like totally not okay. Right, and then we have Gyab, our son, our younger son, who is still with us, right? He's only flamboyant trickster. His stats are not amazing at all, but he will get the county of Roing. I see. So the county of Roing belongs to a different de jure duchy, right? It belongs to the petty kingdom of Zayul. This, when we tried to nibble off another county, but yeah, we were one-upped last time. So Roing will go to him. That's okay, but we want him under our wings, right? As part of the larger realm. It should stay together, but it will fall apart. Especially because this is the same level title as our main title. Right, and we do not have the possibility, or do we? No, we don't want the county of Roing here. We want our main, let's look here. Loyal. It's the your part of the kingdom of Lomon. Right, and we can't create this because we need 10 de jure counties and 500 gold, and then we can create it. Okay. Yeah, so we need to get Zayul, we need to get Boomthang, and we need to get Barrow. Or at least we need to get 4 more counties to create this kingdom. And that's not going to happen in our life because we are 64 and our father died at age 65, our mother 53, and our grandfather died at age 61. So the expectation is that very soon the Velma will die as well. Well, I guess the Chomo will just have to fight with her nephew and her brother to get them back together. Not 100% sure whether he will break away or stay as our vassal. That is possible. We'll see. We'll find out very soon. And Rinche definitely will break away, but his realm will have fewer soldiers. The problem is, though, he is married to Sveta. And they're allied. No, they're allied to Mahila Diki of Zanskar, and she has a reasonably big army that they could ask to help them. Right? But if she is over here, yeah, that will take a long time before they're here. And hopefully we can just blitzkrieg them and get that land back to our unified, loyal realm. That's the plan. I don't see any other way we can deal with this succession. Because I don't see a way to disinherit him. We can murder him, of course, but then you see it will go. Oh, it will actually go to us, to Chomo, so the daughter who will get the other part. Huh. That's another possibility. We can scheme to murder him. But murdering our own grandson, that's a bit much, isn't it? I mean, we are compassionate. Yes, okay, we are a known murderer, but also inapathetic. No. It's not going too well for us, right? Yeah, so I think we should just let this happen, just like last time, and do a quick war. Hopefully it will be quick. And get the realm back together. Alright, let's see what happens. And yes, we're still in this war, the 10-year war of our ally, right? And it's just not going very fast. It will probably last another 10 years or something, who knows. And we're just a vassal, but we're inactive, right? We're not really doing anything. He is doing most of the fighting, it seems. Right? But they have a big enough army. Their army is like 4 times bigger. They have better quality army. So why they can't just deal with the attackers? I don't know. It just goes on and on. Right? But it doesn't matter because it means we have extra income while at war. So it's good for us, actually. We're milking that. Mental break. Imposter. Recently I feel like I'm not worthy of the petty kingdom of Lhoyul. Do other rulers doubt themselves as I doubt myself? Probably not. I don't know. I'm not sure why I feel like this. This is not like me. Right? We're stubborn. Yeah, we're compassionate, but this is our realm. We did well, but yeah, okay, ups and downs. But I try to be a good, temperate my love, but my mouth seems to water constantly. Everything makes me hungry. Why am I so damnably, uncharacteristically hungry? Oh, now you're hungry? Because we were inapathetic, right? We didn't have appetite because of stress. I swear to Doña Polo, I'll punch someone. We gain the trait irritable, we lose stress. I tell the cook to stop making my dinner, I don't want it. We gain famished. Or I'm just as good as the rest. I'm just as good as the rest, really. How far are we? We're level 120 here. No, we're just as good as the rest. That's nonsense thoughts. Put them aside. Okay, so we are the culture head. We are doing chronicle writing. Neighboring ruler lost war. Okay, Marshal impresses vassal. Good. By the way, we're still swaying our new husband. And the council is reasonably happy. Yeah. The problem, though, that's another thing I wanted to look at. For this, yeah, it's Chomo. And after her, I guess it's Rinchen again. He is the wrong faith. The problem with Chomo is she has no children, right? She's always been barren. Even when she had a spouse, right, who died a few years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. Even when she had a spouse, she couldn't get any children. So now she's too old to have children. Which means, she's an office physician, that's good though. Which means that she has no heir, right? The heir, the person who will get the duchy, the petty kingdom, will be Prabhu Sharup's son. And he, the monster, right, converted to Buddhism. He was still Lomon, but then his children are Bodpa, right? So they're in our culture group, but they're not our culture. And we want to keep our culture. We want to keep Lhoyul and Lomon to be our culture. Right? And he has some siblings who are in the same predicament. Oh wait, he's actually Lomon still. But he's 8 and he's being educated, probably by Bodpa. Well, there are some possibilities with this guy. Possibly. We can convert him. I'm not sure if we take over as him, if it will be easy to convert back to the local culture and religion. He is an elusive shadow, right? We looked at him before. He's a good character, but wrong culture and religion for our purposes. So, Chomo, yeah, we'll need to see that the right person inherits this. Yeah, he would be slightly better in terms of, he's better in terms of culture and religion, but his stats are terrible. Really terrible. He does have an interesting albino child. What's wrong with her? She's a leper. Ouch. So I'm guessing, no, it doesn't show that she was an albino. She's a leper. Man, you need to let her go. Get her out of your house. That's dangerous stuff, you know. They used to put them away in colonies. I'm so sorry, Gyab. Can we, like, here, see here there is a dynasty head interaction. Remove your blood from the line of succession. They must be part of your realm. Ah, I see. He knows. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could, like, divorce you two and give you a younger, healthier wife. Never mind. Let's move on because, yeah, we're not going to fix this problem. But it will be a problem, like who's going to inherit from Chomo? And basically we're now waiting for death, right? Low county control, when vassal dies, yeah, we know. Pamako, right? So this province will go away. When he dies, and he's old too, his heir is this girl, who is still Lomon, so that's good. But she is already a vassal in the petty kingdom of Nima, which is this. Yeah, we're entwined with them, it seems. So we may need to fight her for it when the time comes. She is betrothed to somebody who is imprisoned. Oh, yeah. Enemy ally joins war. Oh. Right, okay, now it's 84%. They're making progress. They're making progress. They're making progress. But yeah, they're stronger now, but they're still much stronger than they are, so they should win sooner rather than later. Okay, 100% war score for us. Great, finally. Okay, we won the war led by Prabhu Chukki of Lhasa, Kensky, Almosang Droma of Kuke. He keeps all his titles and remains independent. That is very good. We don't get anything, right? Our war contribution is 0. We had our own war to take care of, and then we lost that one. And yeah, the thing we gained was taxes. See, now that other plus 10% is absent. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Okay. We don't care. Did we have any... she is still... Yeah, we're not interested in her anymore. Stewardship perk available. You can unlock a new perk for the stewardship lifestyle. Let's do that first before we go to this message. We can do meritocracy. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We're gonna die soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Extort subjects. Fearful troops. I guess extort subjects. Defensive measures. We might as well take this one, right? Do we want any diplomacy in case we live longer unexpectedly? Or intrigue? We're not gonna seduce anyone. And torture? No, that's not us. That's not us. Maybe here. Right? We should stick to this. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill me. We must stop the villain behind us, yes. And soon do I became a spy master, right? Yeah. She is intelligent and a herbalist. That's why we married her to our nephew, because we want some intelligent people in our house. And little Penelope is intelligent. So that's good. And we swayed our husband. He now finally likes us. Yeah. Yeah, we basically married him for his reasonable stats, right? We could try to romance him, but we can't. Why not? I'm already scheming against him. I'm not scheming against him. Okay, let's stop this then. And see if we can romance him. Maybe become soulmates. Right? In our later years. The time has come to let my feelings towards Prabhu Taya be known. I want him to remember to this day for the rest of his life. I sing a love ballad, I secretly plant a letter, I write a love poem, I go with my gut in a moment. I recruit one of my most senior soldiers and practice with him for 3 days straight. Once he deems me ready, we head together to the main courtyard. We begin to spar, a crowd gathers, and the cheers soon draw none other than the enchanting Prabhu Taya. The soldier fights valiantly, but I disarm him with a final flawless thrust. I kneel before Taya and declare my noble intentions. I dedicate this victory to you, Prabhu Taya. Bringing you honor is my only desire. My morsel is speechless, but clearly flattered. Why else would he be smiling thusly? Taya won't resist my charm for long. I guess we can go a little faster. Wait, my sister at 7 died. My half-sister at 27. Light consumption, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, well that happens. Time of consumption. Not very nice, and our stress rises. Romance, cats and dogs. The rain is pouring down outside. My serene Prabhu Taya sighs as he looks out the blurred window. How wretched Itanagar can be. I wish I had someone to keep me company during long and dreary days. Is my beloved a cat person or a dog person, I wonder? A clever cat will keep him happy. Or a loyal dog would make an excellent companion. Or fear not, I will always be by your side. No, I won't always be by your side. I'm about to die. Special gift. Pet cat. Well, I'm gonna give him a clever cat. He lost opinion of us. Oh, I guess he's not a cat person. Boiling anger. You might be a Mahila, but you are also a loathsome witch. The unprovoked anger expressed by my vessel Talum comes as a complete surprise. He has been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this, that even he struggles, it's calming, so I lose stress because of that. He is my man. And he called me a loathsome witch. How dare you? Just, how dare you? He is intimidated by us. I can adopt faith of someone. Okay. That's a way then. I should just dismiss him, right? Or sway him. Yeah. Whatever. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. I've heard rumors of a lost tome. Obtain lost knowledge, possibly. Gapa Takpon could use help managing his holding. Okay. He probably could. He doesn't. He also doesn't like us. And securing those trade deals will fill my treasury. Yes. I think we should go for the trade deals. I don't know why that raises my stress levels, but yeah. What are they doing? Raiders. Get out of the way. I was looking. Oh, they went somewhere and they came back home. Okay. Lord Taye, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. Taye ponders the request for a while before his face lights up. You should be able to sustain yourself on nothing but your love for me for many days. You mean you want me not to eat to show you I love you? Get out of here. I get slightly starved. I will pretend. Or I will not do it. Yeah, no, I will not do it. I mean, no, that's abusive. You know what? I'm actually not gonna romance you anymore. But somebody wants to murder me, right? Somebody wants to murder me. Success chance is now very low. I think I should try to murder my abusive husband. He slightly likes me, but he has the completely wrong idea about what love is. Right? Gluttonous, generous, and gregarious, but not very compassionate. We gained 100 in additional taxes. Marvelous. Marvelous. So, our steward is our brother, but he started his own, cadet house. Right? And it's his primary heir that will take Bamako out of our realm. So we could revoke his title. We could disinherit him. Oh, no, we want his title, right? We want to revoke his title. This is an act of tyranny. They lose opinion of me. Control level will go down. They will not accept, so it will be an independence war. No, that's not worth the trouble. It will be war anyway, right? So, no, let it go. Dragonlord, thank you for chiming in. Just watching for a bit. I've been considering getting this game for a little while now. As I like a lot of games like it. Yes, it is very good. It is very good. There's a lot of new mechanics to it. It's really different from CK2 in some regards, and I'm still learning it. But it's definitely worth it. I'm having a lot of fun. Regardless of sometimes being lost a bit. So what do you play already that you like? Yeah, generally the opinions are very good about this game. So there's some people who don't like certain aspects of it, like the UI can get like really big. If you like open a few panels, then it covers most of the map. But I don't actually mind it, because it has become more of a role-playing game, a story generator, and that's definitely something the developers went for. And I think they succeeded. Right? It's not, and in that regard, it's really different from EU4, for example, which is more of a map painting game, I guess. But this is really about the people. Okay, Tawa, my determined brother, is furious. He has finally realized that my promise to grant him the county of Tawa was nothing but empty words. My brother. Yes. Well, you're gonna take the county that I gave you out of my realm, so I'm not happy with that. I'm certainly not gonna give you more. I had no obligation to meet such a ludicrous request. And now he dislikes us. Oh well. Civilization, yes. I have played Civilization 2, I like that. There's definitely some similar aspects, like you build up your realm, you expand, and dealing with different aspects of managing that, so yes. The role-playing aspect sounds good though, yeah, I really like that part. For me, I'm more a role player. I'm a big fan of Skyrim. I was streaming that before CK3 came out, and yeah, just the possibilities there too, to build like different kinds of characters and really role-play in that open world. That's what I like. So yes, CK3 is great for that. You can play whichever ruler you want, right, and take it in different directions. So it has like almost infinite replayability. Greetings, my benign liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Along. This is our Chancellor, right, who is the Count of Along. It will be a grand affair, worthy of your honorable presence. It will be my pleasure, most certainly. And here we go. A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host Ngapodoma has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. So here's the dilemma. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my loyal Chancellor Ngapodoma and the host. He inquires about my opinion on trade routes, because we have, it doesn't show here, right? Here. Our lifestyle focus is on wealth stewardship, so that's why this comes up. He inquires about my opinion on trade routes, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. It's a subject that fascinates me as well, so we form a closer friendship, and I lose stress. I couldn't care less. No, that's not at all. I'm more interested in you. No, that's not appropriate. So it's a subject that fascinates me as well. He gains opinion of us, we form a closer friendship, and I lose stress. All very good. Feast, the conversation partner. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my niece Gamazam goes on and on about friendship. She is the host's wife. Okay. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lady? No, please go on. Or why don't we talk more about you instead? So we form a friendship with her, but we gain back some stress. Had interesting conversation. Yeah, I think we'll go for the interesting conversation. All over my new dress. We could all tell Gapodolma had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Dolma. Or, what a show you put on. No, I don't think so. He should be ashamed. He will be a bit angry, but hey, come on. We just became friends, right? He should be able to take that. What a feast! I will remember the days spent in Gapodolma's halls for a long time to come. If I survive that long. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and vomit, and once more resume my duties as a lady of the realm. Farewell, my friend. Alright, and we go back to Itanagar, our capital. And how is our stress doing? 125. Okay. So it's slowly becoming a question of, shall we die of old age or of stress? Home finished the increased county control task in, was it Roy? Yes, Roy is now 100% under our control. They still don't like us, and they have a faction against me. Factions. Okay, this is going down, but the discontent is going up. So they can send us an ultimatum in 2 months, the peasant rabble from Roy. And then there is a faction to install Lutron on the Lhoyul throne. That is the western part of our realm. But that's it's getting stronger. 33%. He and the Pemako guy who wanted Tawang, of course, he's now scheming against me. Right. This guy. We don't have a hook on him, do we? Secrets known to me. Sanjay of Pemako is a deviant. We have a hook on him. Okay, we can blackmail him. Right. He will accept, and then blackmail him. Let me see. We want to yeah, I guess blackmail him. Okay, and this guy, we don't have a hook on him. Who is this? Our granddaughter. Okay. Fabricate a hook. That we can do. 85% success chance. 95% secrecy predicted. That's good. Okay, fabricate that hook. We gained a bit more stress, but hey, that's life. So, yeah, they want Ludron, my sister, on the throne of Lhoyul, and that means going independent, right? Because it's the same level. Title. I guess, yeah, we could go after her as well if necessary, but it's probably not necessary. Let's see what happens. We got a weak hook, blackmail on Sanjay. He lost opinion of us. Yeah, I don't mind, Sanjay. You shouldn't be scheming against me. So I want, we have a hook on him. We can revoke his title. But that will mean, how can I move this? It will mean it's an act of tyranny. We won't do that. Okay, we want him to stop being a faction member. Negotiate alliance. Claim title. Claim a title. How do you go? It's an unpressed claim. I don't think we need that. I think we want a way to get him out of that faction. Why is there no, maybe this one, negotiate alliance, but he will not accept. Use a hook. He will accept. Okay, so if he is in an alliance with us, of course he can't be in a faction against us, right? He is our sibling, yes. Alliance. Yeah, we can call on him to assist us. Let's do that. I'm honored by your request and will be glad to call you an ally. And that means he cannot join factions any longer. Marvelous. And he hates us now. But that means the military power of this faction drops. Wait. And immediately he dies. Immediately he dies. So we could have just as well waited, but that's what happens. Alliance expired, yes. Our brother Sajid died, which means Bamako is now part of another realm. Task aborted. Shamanzel Django of Lhoyul can no longer continue with Convert Faith in County. This one, right? They're still not just Buddhists. They hate us. Oh no, does that mean they hate her? Yeah, they hate her. Okay, but she has full control. Right. So she is now the Count of Asso. And Bamako. Okay, and she has some soldiers. What do we want to do? Do we have a casus belli? Yes. What? They have 7,000 soldiers? Because they're allied with Nima. Ah, I see. That's a bit of a problem. because that means that we're completely reliant on our allies, who are often useless. Okay. Right. So this countess is a vassal of Nima. And they are allied with Lhasa and Nakchu. Not sure how far the rules of Chinese pinyin apply to these names, because obviously Tibetan, if this is Tibetan, that's a different language. Zhangzhong, that sounds very Chinese. All right. So we lost the county. And county of Pamako belongs to us, but it moved out of our realm. I want to see who is her heir. It's this little boy. What is he to her? Okay. Nephew. Nephew. He would inherit from her. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it would be easy to win a war against her liege if she gets some allies, right? Because so this is Nima, right, that we're talking about. They're allied with a Nakchu, which is really big here, right? And they're allied with Lhasa, which is pretty close and pretty big. Now we have some allies too, right? We're still allied to this. Didn't he just... Alon, yes, okay. Well, that's somewhat useful, but not very. He's one of our vassals. We're also allied to Lhasa. So Lhasa would actually come to their help, probably. And we're allied to these people, the foolish Ngama. And they're far away. So they are not going to be of much help, but Lhasa possibly is. But they're allied to Nima as well. So they should remain neutral. And if we attack Nima, they should remain neutral because they're allied to both of us. But Nakchu is still 2300, and if Lasse doesn't come to our help either, and our other allies are far away, these, right, Gawa, it means we're basically on our own. So, if Nima has 1200 plus Noctu's 2300, it's 3500. And they have 7 champions. Nima has 8 champions. So 15. We have 7. We could maybe get some mercenaries, but we only have like 400 right now. So, right, these 1700, they're too expensive. And they would have 2 champions only. So we would have fewer champions. Well, we're talking 3,500, right? So we could possibly, but these guys are not available. Okay, so like the Kiati band of Kotang Mountaineers, they are pretty good. We could afford them. They would bring us to a reasonable number. They're high quality. Yeah, I'd rather have elite quality troops. But there's the Botpa band of Niemo. Elite quality, 2 champions, 350 mountaineers and some levies. That is possible. So then we're about even, except they have more champions. If Noctu actually joins the war, but they probably will. And we're talking just about one county, right? Throwing everything into the war to gain back this one county. I'm not so sure if that's the right decision right now. Especially because any day now, our ruler could die. And then we have to fight a succession war. Alright? Right. Wait a moment. Our sister, not our daughter, our sister Chomo died. It's not the first time I confuse them, because I see the name, I immediately think, oh, it's this person, but no. We have several Chomos. Okay, our sister Chomo died. 67, our half-sister, yes. Well, that is tragic, but that's the way it is. Mental break, a strange authority. Okay, so we just hit the mental break, we broke through to stress level 2. Of late, my courtiers seem to avoid me at all costs. I hear whispers that they consider me stubborn, too inflexible, too uncompromising. But that just means that I rule with a firm hand. It doesn't mean I'm a monster, does it? Damnable ingrates. High blood pressure, okay. Gold and silver will buy me love. I don't need love, just obedience. Yes. But damnable ingrates. I think we'll do that. Irritable. We do some diplomacy and martial. Dread game. Yeah, that's more in line with the person that she is, I guess. In her old age. reduced stress level. We are no longer as overwhelmed by stress. Right. Ah. Yeah. That's not good. Empty castle position. When did that happen? When did that happen? Okay, so our steward died or disappeared. Sundue is our spy master. She would make a good steward. And there's also Dima, our champion. He would make a good steward too. Yeah, if we make Sundue our steward, because that's her best skill, that would mean we need a new spy master. And she's the best we have. Right? And our marshal is the next best. We don't want to reassign him really. And then we go down to 11, which is just average. Right. So I guess Dima will become our new steward.